Hello Aries, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I will be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they are feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. But keep in mind this is a general love reading, so it's not going to resonate for everybody. And if you don't know who this person is, then most likely it's not going to resonate for you. This is for those of you that have already had a connection with somebody. So you could have been in a relationship, could be a situationship, could also be someone who simply has exchanged glances with you on many, many occasions. And you know there's something special there, but no one's really speaking up. Also, for those of you who are new, my method of reading is not too different, but I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self in order to get the answers that I need. I don't actually channel through any spirit guides. I don't need to. At the end of this reading, I do consult with Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel to provide you with some guidance regarding all of this. Betrayal. Somebody here is hurt, and there are boundaries. Oh my. Someone here has betrayed someone. All right, Aries, we have here opening followed by sensuality, hearth and home, betrayal, wisdom, nourishment, crossroads, boundaries. And then we have inspiration under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. Some of you may feel that this is in fact your energy, Aries, instead of the cross watchers as well, simply because of the intensity of the cards, especially of betrayal as well as boundaries. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Aries, it's been quite some time since we had a heart-to-heart, and I do want to open up to you. I want to talk to you about certain things that I've had deep down inside my heart that I've kept to myself. Certain secrets that linger in the shadows of this deep, dark void that I have. This emptiness that I feel because I'm unable to share these feelings, these thoughts with you. I have kept them to myself, and I have kept it because I don't know how you would react. In you, I have found someone who is just so sensual. You are very sensual, very handsome, very beautiful, very gorgeous. Just the thought of you is very tantalizing, and you can seduce without even trying. That is how good you are. Everything about you is very alluring, and it's hard for me not to think about you. I can't really get you off my mind. In you I have found my home. You are my hearth and home. Wherever you are, that is where my home is. Whenever I'm cold, you have this way of making me warm. And when I'm lost, you are able to guide me home. I can confide in you and not fear being judged. I can talk to you about anything I feel. And you are that type of person that always has love, unconditional love. But there has been betrayal in this connection. I have behaved in ways that have been very unpredictable. Something that you did not expect. The trust and the faith that once existed in this connection, that is now no more. And for that reason, it's difficult to move on. It's difficult to open up. It's as though you thought you knew me, but now it's like you never really knew me at all. Everything that was in your mind about me seems to be false. Many things have changed, and I have learned my lesson. I have learned from my mistakes, and now I feel that I'm wiser. I'm different. I'm not what I used to be. That sense of inexperience and immaturity is less. But you don't know this, because I have not opened up to you, because we really haven't talked. This feeling that I have, this wisdom, it's really opened my mind. I see things differently now. I realize that you are the complete package. You fulfill me on a level like no other. Spiritually, emotionally, and physically. You have this way of fulfilling me. And it is beautiful. It is gentle and soft, and yet very firm. The feelings, the passion that you have for love and for life is very true. It's very fulfilling. Right now, I'm at a crossroads. It's time for me to make a decision. I have to move left or right, but I don't know what choice to make. And the reason why I just don't know yet is because we are at a distance. There are boundaries between us. These boundaries exist to de-escalate the feelings and emotions that we have. I don't want to be emotionally vulnerable. I don't want to be the one who becomes unwise and immature once again. Which is why, for me, the safest thing right now, because I have betrayed you, is to keep my distance. I keep my distance because I'm not ready to make a decision yet. You inspire me like no other. Because of you, I've had a visitation from the muses. The world now seems more vibrant, alive, it's thriving. The world now sounds better, tastes better, smells better, feels better. My world was once black and white, and now it is colored because of you. It's a better place because of you. But before it was not. In my heart I have hope. I have dreams. And you have triggered certain parts of me that were dormant. Now I feel very much alive. And I do want to open up to you about this betrayal and how wise I am now. But it's difficult because we have distance. and the boundaries are up. All right, Aries. So, somebody here betrayed someone, and now there's a whole lot of boundaries. So the both of you are not talking. You're not communicating. You could be literally living under the same roof, but you just don't talk. So there are boundaries here. It's massive. It's one of the last cards, and it's an overall arching card that pulls everything together. That even though there's betrayal, even though there is sensuality, even though there's wisdom and wanting to open up, it doesn't matter because the boundaries are there to keep the both of you apart. So, yes, something here happened, and you don't know this, Aries, but this person has become a bit wiser. It could be a whole lot wiser, or just maybe just a little bit, but the card is here, wisdom. So they have learned a lesson, they have grown, they have evolved, they've changed. They're not the same person that you used to know back then. All right. Let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. So I look at this deck to see what it is that happened in the first place that caused this problem in this connection. Something that was sweet, why did it become sour and bitter? How did it happen? We have the Four of Staffs, and then we have here sacrifice. That's a pretty serious situation. Four of Staffs and sacrifice. Let's have a look at the Four of Staffs. All right. So I'll read these in the reverse. So the Four of Staffs here talks about how in this connection, this individual started to feel a lack of stability. They did not want to create a home. They did not want closure. They felt as though they had not accomplished any goals, and therefore they were unable to enjoy them. They wanted to start something new, but that didn't really happen, and there was a lack of satisfaction. There was an issue with marriage or domestic partnerships. Closure to an unstable situation was needed, but that really didn't happen either. What this person is having issues with now is that they're wanting stability. However, there is frustrations or disappointments at home. This means that they want stability with you, Aries. However, they are quite frustrated and disappointed with certain things that are happening, not with you, but in their own life, in their home. This could be their family, their friends, their society. It's something that is causing a problem and preventing them from being with you the way that you'd want them to. It's mentally draining for them because they are living in this environment. They exist in this environment. And so they can't give to you what it is that you want because they themselves, they can't think straight. Here we also have sacrifice. That's a pretty big card to have. This talks about impasse, surrender, patience, and compassion. But because we're reading the reverse, this would mean not wanting to surrender, a lack of patience, or rather impatience, and not really having compassion, losing that. Being caught between worlds, a short-term sacrifice to reach a long-awaited goal is needed. This person was taking care of other people's needs instead of seeing their own. And they were not looking into their own personal interest. They're wanting to gain compassion from difficult experiences. And this is what's happening now, Aries. Feeling unable to make the sacrifice that a situation requires. And this creates difficulties for oneself. So, this individual is having problems at home, and they need to let go of somebody. It could be somebody or something. Maybe even a job. Maybe they're working too far away, and they have to commute, like 2 hours or something, and 4 or 5 hours of the day is just gone, so they can't be with you. So there's something here. It could also be that they're with someone else. This could be a third-party situation because we have the sacrifice card. We also have difficulties at home. So if this is a third-party situation, then that does mean that there are difficulties at home with the person that they're with, but they cannot let go of you, meaning they can't, sorry, not you. They cannot let go of this person and sacrifice that person for you. That's why you got the sacrifice card. So, yeah, that is a problem. It's complicated. They're stuck in a situation they feel that they cannot escape from. And sometimes I've seen in many readings there will be a lot of love. But somebody can love someone but be in love with someone else. So this person might literally be in love with you, Aries, but they do love the other person that they're with. And they're not able to sacrifice and break whatever they have over there too. It's a complicated situation. It's not as easy as some people think. Many of my clients, my subscribers, you mention in the comments sometimes, well, if this person really loved me, they would leave everything and be with me. In a perfect world, that would be great. In a world that didn't need money, right? But these days you need money, especially for the masculine energy. These days, masculine energy, it's very difficult for them to leave because everything that they've ever worked for throughout their entire life, they have to change their entire lifestyle. Would the feminine be willing to do that, though? Yeah, but if the feminine put herself in the masculine shoes, it's a whole different story. I've seen this, I know this because I do readings, and I can see people's emotions, the masculine energy as well as feminine. So it's easier said than done. Unfortunately, this person is in a situation where they feel stuck, but they also want to maintain a good relationship and try to work things out, whatever's going on, the difficulties in their home. Not only it's bothering them, but not just you, but if they're in any other connection with anybody else, it will always bother them because it's a problem at home. The root cause is the home. And they're unable to make the sacrifice that a situation involves. That basically means getting rid of that person and allowing you to be in their life full time. That's what that means. So if some of you are wondering what's going on, it truly is either this person has told you, or maybe they just haven't told you. There's two things. And if they haven't told you, at the very least, you know that there's something else or there's someone else in this person's life that's causing a little bit of a problem, and that is why it's having this effect on you both. Sometimes people talk about this, sometimes they don't. They don't discuss it. All right, so before I move forward, on my other channel, Asnointia Audio, I have around 2 or 3 videos on the masculine energy as well. Dating an emotionally unavailable man. And I think that's what it's titled. And the other one is dating a man who is divorced or separation. And of course, there's also the divine masculine. So some of you that want to know more about what goes on in the heart and mind, because they really don't talk. Guys don't talk. They don't. It's just the nature of them, the majority of them, and society, the way they mold people. Boys don't cry, which is very wrong. They do. So I would recommend that some of you have a look at that, just to clarify what I was talking about before regarding sacrificing. Why isn't it easy? Why is it not so easy for them to do that? All of that information I have explained in those videos, so hopefully they'll provide you with some clarity and some guidance in and what actions you should take going forward. And that's on Asnointia Audio. That's my other YouTube channel. All right. And the only reason I made those videos is because there's so many of my clients that go through this. Subscribers, all of you guys, because I do read the comments. All right. Here we have the Beginner's Tarot. And I'm going to have a look at any plans, any actions, any intentions that this person has towards you. Okay. Wow-wee. Look at that. Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. What's going on? Perfect pair. This is love. Ooh. I spoke too soon. Well, as I was mentioning, difficulties at home. Five of Wands indicates other people that are causing problems in this connection. This could be people who are jealous, creating rumors, spreading rumors, things like that. They just don't want the both of you to be together. All right, let's just start with the bottom. We have here the Six of Wands. So this indicates somebody who was in your life before, who you found to be very passionate. They had left for a while. This card indicates that they are now coming back. After the battle that they've fought, the war that they've won, they're coming home to you. They're coming home to you victorious. And this victory is very passionate, and they want to celebrate with you. They do feel King of Cups. They have a lot of love to give to you. They realize that you make them feel very emotional. And they are truly wanting to give you a solid offer of love. They are definitely in love with you. Especially since you have here the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, right? In between them, Three of Pentacles. So some of you, yes, are in a third-party situation where there's 3 people involved instead of just 2. Could be even 4. Maybe someone here. Maybe this king is with a queen or with another partner, and this queen is with another partner. So there's literally 4 people here. This card here, 3 of Pentacles, can also indicate a workplace relationship. Somebody that you have worked with in the past or currently. There's love between the both of you. You're both in love. You are both so in love because of the fact that you have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. And if that's not the case, then you somehow know this person through an association, a club, or other people. You indirectly know this person through something else or someone else. And it still indicates that they're falling in love with you or that they are in love with you. Also, if that is absolutely not your case, this card also indicates that this individual knows that there's somebody else involved here. But they do want to come into your life and construct something, manifest something, build something with you. Don't be surprised if somebody in your life comes back into your life and tries to talk about, let's start a project together, or let's work on something together, let's start a business together, or they become your consultant, something like that. There's a lot of readings that I've done where people have actually done that simply to be in the same connection with this person. They don't want to lose this person, so they try to find an excuse. So that does happen. It's not the best option. However, sometimes people want to stay in touch, and that's the only way. So there is love here. There's no doubt about that. And it could be simply just 2 people, or it could be a whole lot of people. Oh my. Cluster F. I'm not going to say the bad word, the swear word, curse word. I just got the word. Cluster F. Okay. So, that's exactly what you have here with the 5 of Wands. The F of Wands. Oh my God. Never saw that coming. So here we have a whole lot of people that are arguing. There's disagreements. There's upsetness. In this connection between the both of you, there could be disagreements and upsetness, or arguments too. Or it could literally just be that the both of you are okay, but you have a lot of outsiders, like external forces, external people here that are causing problems. They are either directly causing problems or indirectly. They are spreading rumors. They could just simply be jealous. There could be a lot of jealousy too. The point is, these people don't want the both of you to get together. And that's what's causing the hindrance here. Because someone in this relationship tends to lean more towards what others are thinking and saying. And if it's not others itself, it could be society or the beliefs that society has, the beliefs that you are living with or grew up with. Remember, there was problems and difficulties in the home. That also means that the society that you live in, the way that you've been raised, the things that you believe in. So how can you go against society when that is what you've believed in for the longest time? That is you going up against the entire society there, or your family, or your friends. So there's something going on here where a lot of the choices that you are trying to make, it is being influenced by external forces. Some of you might know that, some of you might not. And for some of you, I've noticed that it could be in-laws. I have seen that. A lot of you guys write in the comments that like it could be like a sister-in-law or brother-in-law or mother-in-law, or even the mother or the sister, but somebody sometimes very close is, I don't like to use the word poison, but that does happen. The poisoning the other person's mind against the other individual. And the majority of the time, they don't mean to do it to hurt that particular individual. They do it because they think that's the best thing for them. However, for the both of you, maybe it's not the best thing. Maybe the both of you make an amazing team. I mean, I see this here, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, you do make an amazing team. You are in sync. With the Queen of Cups, there is this feeling, this desire, and this understanding that they feel, Aries, you are someone who has a lot of unconditional love, a lot of nurturing qualities. And also, I'm Crosswatcher. They feel this for you too. There's this mutual understanding, and it's an equal give and take. We have a beautiful divine masculine, divine feminine energy here. It's a very equal give and take. It's a beautiful balance. You guys are like magnets. That's what it's like. Because it's the pure opposite here, right? You got a beautiful connection here. All right. Just be careful of other people. The action here is going to be, first card is the strongest. This person is going to come back into your life. And when they come back, they may just be not so aggressive or abrupt. They may take things slow. So I would recommend take it slow. Don't rush into anything. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right, these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Ooh, let go. Okay. Let go, wait, and then get more information. Choose a new direction. All right. Not the right time. You are ready. Followed by compromise. Wow. Jam-packed, Aries. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Here they are saying that there's a certain belief, Aries, that these messages are for you specifically, Aries. There's a certain set of beliefs that you have in mind, that you think are right. And they could be all right, but are they right for you specifically? Here they are saying to let go. Let go of those beliefs, of those problems, of those issues. Even if you need to, let go of this person. Let go of the individual or the individuals that are holding you back. They are saying to wait when you do this. And they're telling you to wait because in the meantime, you will be able to let go after you get more information. Right there. You're going to get more information, and with that, you're going to be able to let go. The only reason the get more information card usually comes up is because it means you have a lack of information. You don't know the whole story. And here we have choose a new direction. So once you get that information, either from this person or from a YouTube video, maybe you have had some type of issues with this individual and you just don't know how to deal with it and you need to talk to somebody. A therapist, a doctor, a friend, anybody. YouTube channel that has consultation. Anything. Any type of information that you can get your hands on that helps you in this connection, that'll be beneficial for you. Because it does say here, choose a new direction. Now this card, choose a new direction, I approach this card as, well, my approach. The card itself, it talks about approaching this situation in a different way. That's what the card talks about, trying a new method. You continue the same method over and over again, you're going to get the same result. So what this means is that try a different approach in order to get a different result. The result that you want after you let go of whatever it is that's bothering you. Choosing a new direction here, it does talk about the destination is the same. That has not changed. But the road and the route of getting there is different now. There's many ways of getting to a specific answer, even in math. You can get the answer in a few different ways. Similarly, here you have a destination, this endpoint, this target. You can get to that, but don't do the same things you were doing before because it's not going to happen. Do something different this time. That's how, if you want anything to move forward, that's how it'll take place. However, is this going to happen anytime soon, Aries? No, not the right time. They are saying it's not the right time. They're also saying to wait. So there's a little bit of impatience here coming from your side too. They are saying you are ready. So you have been through a lot emotionally. They are saying that spiritually, emotionally, and physically, you will be ready when the time comes to deal with this person. A compromise is needed. When we talk about compromise, it's a beautiful card because it does show how two humans, they need to let go of those beliefs, of those issues, of the constraints and the restrictions that are holding them back. You let go a little bit, they do, you do. You adjust a little bit, they do, you do. And then you meet in the middle. And it's that middle, that equilibrium right there. That is what's going to work for you with the compromise card. Otherwise, there's no use of this relationship if you don't compromise. One-sided compromise is not right because it's not going to work. If you truly want this person, both people have to change, not just one. This also means that in this connection, somebody might have been, or may have been trying, to bend over backwards to try to please the other. That is a no-no. You need to understand, Aries or Crosswatcher, that both people need to change and adjust a little bit in order to meet in the middle. But that's only going to happen when you have a broader mindset, this information that you're supposed to get about this person or about the situation that they're in. Here, they do have a timeline in the near future. So it's not going to happen anytime super soon. You still have to wait. But in the near future, which most likely would be a couple of months or maybe even a few weeks. That could be. Certain things may change for you and this person. And that's your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. Do let me know, Aries, in the comments below if this has resonated with anyone. All right. And I just wanted to let you guys know I'm still doing personal readings, love readings. I'm still doing that. that is a written report reading. So I have that on my website, www.asnointia.com. Please do read through the description so that you know exactly what it is that you can expect in the package. And I also wanted to mention, for those of you that may be having, problems in relationships, from my point of view, I have quite a bit now for me, because it's taken me many hours to do them. But I have videos on Asnointia audio that you can go through, view them. It's more of just audios. And so it's the information that I have there. It'll hopefully be helpful for some of you that may be going through some problems with the masculine energy versus feminine. I also have some videos there regarding spiritual connection. So if you want, either or, they will be helpful. But the only reason I mention that is because of the type of reading you just had. It is a compromise, and you need to understand where the other person is coming from and if you need to compromise. Some of you might not want to at all. Some of you have just had it with this person, and that is okay. You can move on because you will be destined to find someone else. It's written in your destiny. That's just the way life goes. If it's not one person, it'll be someone else. That's your timeline. It splits into various realities. So you either pick A, B, C, or D, or whatever alphabet or number you want to pick. There is something and someone out there for you. So don't be afraid if you don't want to be with this person. That is perfectly fine too. You don't have to compromise. Maybe they just put you through so much. You don't want to compromise. You just want to let go and you don't want to be with this person. That's okay. Don't have to worry about that because something still is destined for you. In any case, like it said, choose a new direction. Whichever direction you choose, do it wisely after you get that information, and things will be okay. All right, Aries. I'll see you guys again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care. Bye now.